Sam Larry and others were bullying Mohbad was because Mohbad discovered that the boy did not belong to him and accused his wife. So they were looking for a way to take his life so that reality will not be known to the whole world. They accused Sam Larry for some time. Then they switched to Oba Elegushi. The earlier claim was that Sam Larry and Oba Elegushi belong to the same family. But Oba Elegushi came out to say, no, we are not blood relations. It's just a regular person often found around the beach and all that they did not have any close relationship. From accusing Sam Larry, they moved to Oba Elegushi, and the attack on that traditional ruler is extremely terrible. I can't describe the way people have been attacking him, especially Nigerians based abroad. What I see, and I've talked about the fact that the internet has changed our world in many ways, is the greatest invention since light. But people continue to abuse the internet. They abuse the social media. And a lot of these people do what they do because they believe that they cannot be apprehended. They are far away from here in Nigeria. You can see the other day somebody experienced a rush in the head and claimed that Choma Jesus' child actually belonged to Nathaniel Bassi.
Mercy Chinwo.
Mercy Chinwo, right, okay, well. You know, I mean, what? It's just, see, I'm sorry to say, a lot of these people abroad, some of them work as caregivers, nannies, babysitters, and the rest. When they get back home, they are idle, they pick their phones, and they just start recording all sorts of things. And because TikTok and others pay for the content that they generate, they are doing their best to drive traffic. You can imagine the way they are swearing for a little boy. Even if Elegushi were indeed the father of Liam, the biological father of Liam, you can't stand the way they swear at that little boy. Ah, Liam Shekuni. You know, somebody would spend like 5 minutes just wishing that boy dead.
A little child.
A child
innocent.
Under 1 year. At the time, that Liam would die. You Elegushi, because you don't have a male child. That's why you went and impregnated that girl so that you can have a male child. In your family, you do not have male children. Come on.
It's really sad.
What the king thought initially was that he could ride the whole saga. But he didn't stop. So he had no choice. At a point where I felt, look, this man had to talk. This man had to explain all he knew about this whole thing. And that's what I think he has done by getting security operatives involved and trying to see if, by virtue of his petition, they can get hold of some of these people. Let them come and explain and show to us the evidence that they have. Because it's extremely distasteful to not have evidence. No DNA has been done, yet you can look into your camera and insist that Elegushi owns that child. I mean, I don't know why we've degenerated to this point. Honestly.
Well, let's come to Emeka. The Oba has described the accusation as baseless, and he has now filed a petition against those who are propagating the allegations against him. Do you see that as enough deterrent, against people who peddle these baseless rumors just for the fun of it?
Social media is like an alternate reality. You don't know who is actually, unless, for those of us who use our real names, you don't know who is actually on the other side. You even see people with real names, like a security expert told me. that you see people with real names, but the identity is fake. They will go and get somebody's photograph from somewhere, get somebody's name, you know. So in tracking such people, sometimes you just run into a dead end. So I think, especially now that the Nigerian government is trying to, you know, deal with some of these things, and then broaden cooperation with these companies, you know, these social media operators. I think it makes sense to really talk to them. That, you know, when people make reports, when people make complaints, because there are times, you know, people may report a post or report a video, but they'll just tell you, like, especially Facebook will tell you it doesn't go against their community standards, you know. But that may be because their algorithms have not been set to, you know, to really understand certain things. Something like this, you know, in some countries in the West may not be more than just a rumor. Doesn't matter, you know. They're accusing someone, it doesn't matter. But in a society like ours, it can be damaging. It can really do a lot of damage. So I think government and security agencies should deepen their discussions, their conversations with people, because it's not just, we are talking about Mohbad. He's gone, may so rest in peace. But there are some other people too. You know, I mean, somebody, for instance, look at an actor, came out to say certain things about, you know, the relationship between Junior Pope and his wife, and that he told him certain things. And I'm now wondering, people are still mourning somebody who died, and then you are bringing out this kind of a thing. What purpose do you want to serve with this? Even if the man and his wife, you know, were beating each other or were having any issue, you know, I think, well, there are certain things that are just not necessary, you know. That should be within the realm of the family. Right now, the families, people are still processing, especially the family is still processing the, you know, the reality that this guy is dead. You know, some people are even saying it's a movie stunt. You know, some are hoping that they will just say, oh, suddenly that, you know, and then you're not coming out to say this kind of a thing. But, see, it also says a lot about, you know, maybe the psychological makeup of certain people, you know, whether they need psychiatric help or something like that, I don't know. But you see, you cannot, the fact that there's freedom of expression, you don't let your rights block another person's rights. You must know where your rights end. You know, it's not everything you have to bring to social media. Straight to that of Oba Elegushi. I mean, the person who is making the accusations, you will just see people jump on it and start supporting it. And the basic thing is that he who alleges must prove. The person is not bringing any proof, not bringing any document, not even related to Oba Elegushi, not even in any way. You ought to know, for a reasonable person ought to know that this is just a prankster. Or this is somebody who is just maybe having some, you know, issues upstairs. But you are coming out to say, okay, fine, it's good that he has reported to the police. So if the police can track the person, let the person come out and provide this. But definitely it's just a weird prankster. That's, you know, just...
It's not one person. There are so many.
No, that is not, you know...
And, you know, the way it happens is that negative
news
news like this spreads really fast.
People do some of these things to also maybe get views.
Yes, that's the...
To get likes, to get traffic, and also maybe to get jobs, to say, okay, just watch.
I'm a content creator.
You know, yes, I mean, I can get so and so likes. I can get so and so likes so that you give me this job.
And they will even be paid. They will be paid by the social media giants, you know, who
and
are
it's not payment that is driving this.
And say, look at
people don't care what they
somebody
post.
Like this.
People don't care what they post as long as it generates money for them. The other day, someone claimed that this famous billionaire in the southeast, from Anambra, the one who was into building power plants during the Obasanjo era. And he had to arrest the guy. He got him arrested, and he was made to record himself apologizing. You know, they just do these things. Believing that they will get away with it.
It's also
as the initial allegation.
The traffic, and to traffic the likes, and to also use it to get jobs.
All right.
from different organizations.
But the bottom line is that
products online.
People should really watch out. No need to tarnish other people's image because
when you even supporting it, when you see it.
Don't like, don't reshare, confirm, verify before you make any moves. All right.